SRIRAM's IAS, serving the nation since 1985. Ab offline ho ya online, we are the lifeline.
The purpose of this session is having the SWOT analysis, how to do SWOT and how this strength, weakness, opportunities, threat will help you to decode your DAF or decode your UPSC interview preparation as per se. So those who have been with me, this SWOT analysis is something that I have conducted in every year. The first session that I conduct post my DAF is the SWOT. Okay. So just a simple request, those who can turn on your cameras, please do so. I would love to have a lively class. Zoom पे मीटिंग रखने का रीजन ही यही रहता है कि let's have a lively interaction. Please do turn on your cameras. ठीक है? और I want interactive. This class थोड़ी सी practice we will do. ठीक है? तो SWOT analysis क्या है? One by one let's understand the same. किसी का कैमरा वगैरह वर्क नहीं कर रहा क्या? थैंक यू अन्वेश, है ना? पुराने दिन थोड़े से याद आ गए होंगे आई गेस, नहीं? थैंक यू एज वेल। चलो, तो जब तक हम माइनॉरिटी में मुझे स्पेसिफिक थैंक यू बोलना पड़ेगा, जब हम मेजोरिटी में आ जाएंगे तो आई डोंट बिलीव इन डेमोक्रेसी। ठीक है, चलो। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द स्ट्रेंथ। व्हेन यू प्रिपेयर फॉर दिस इंटरव्यू, आई ऑलवेज से टू द स्टूडेंट, दिस इज 110% correct that you are going to be selected for your strength and you are going to be rejected for your weakness. Okay, so you have to show your strength and hide your weaknesses. Now, before you show your strength, you should understand what is your strength. And when I say your strength, it can mean your district ka strength. It can mean SWOT analysis of India. How do you see India as per se? Okay, how do you see India? India की strength क्या है? Do you see democracy as a strength? What are the threats that India might face in near future? ये सारी चीजें अभी different कुछ SWOT ना हम practice भी करेंगे. Certain SWOT we will certainly practice. ठीक है? First, if anything it is there saying strength, then you should do well over there. For example, I always say, if your interview is going towards your DAF, detailed application form, it means no one has forced you to write those particular hobbies, interests, prize, etc. You have written themselves or yourself, correct? So they should be your strength and you should do well. People who have not performed good in interviews, what I have found, they have, if the interview was on DAF side, I will say, they generally lack the basic understanding of the same. They generally feel कि यार कुछ तो issue create हुआ है, ठीक है? Fair enough. So it is about doing well. You have to anyhow do well. Fair enough. Second, your strength should make you stand out. For example, if I ask you, Rishabh, correct? ऋषभ, कौन से डिस्ट्रिक्ट से हो आप? तो आप डेलीआइट हो. यू आर सेइंग दैट यू आर अ डेलीआइट. इफ आई आस्क यू व्हाट इज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ दिल्ली, वेयर दिल्ली इज डूइंग बेटर देन द अदर स्टेट्स, व्हाट विल बी योर आंसर? ओके, माइनस मेट्रो, कैन यू से द सेम थिंग फॉर एवरी ट्रांसपोर्ट नाउ? नाउ हियर इज द इंटरव्यू टिप फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. Whenever you are in the interview, don't criticize any state. Just say that you have performed these things, this has shown the better results. So never ever criticize any particular state government or something. Means criticism should be subtle. You are like negating there. Delhi has so much of wealth, so much of revenue, certainly you guys can do better. Simple. Had it not been the case, then आप अच्छा नहीं कर पाते. ठीक है, then you have central government involved over here. Delhi is not a proper state. Okay, semi-state we call it. There is a difference. So your quality should be better than others, but it should not downgrade anyone else. Remember your context. Okay, then these things are internal. Your strengths are internal. It is not because of anyone else. ओके, अभी इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल थोड़ा सा इशू होगा, लेट्स लीव इट. जब थ्रेट और अपॉर्चुनिटीज करेंगे तो आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाट इज इंटरनल, व्हाट इज एक्सटर्नल. फॉर द टाइम बीइंग, लेट्स लुक एट इट. your strength is quite evident. Your strength is quite evident. It should be visible. Fair enough. And to the others, I'm not asking you to turn on your cameras. This is our first interaction. These sessions are going to be a regular affair. Okay. And I'm not a, I will say, very democratic person. I will not give you the option. If you are in the interview round, you should speak. You should turn on your cameras. You should be in the moment. As simple as that. Okay, even if you are in the library, it's completely fine to me. Your camera can be turned on. Okay, I like lively screen. I hate this blank screen and all. Okay, even if you want to come offline, attend from next time onwards, you want to interact it offline at ORN, you are most welcome. Okay, so once we are into the preparation mode. Thank you. Good to see you, Akash, as well. After long, huh? Like these people are like from the old batches, so it's like okay. For me, it's nostalgia. वो पुरानी शक्लें वापस दिखती हैं तो चलो. So it should be evident. Okay, the things that are not evident are generally opportunities. I will let you know. थोड़ा सा compare करेंगे. ठीक है? Then once the strength is there, you have to hide your weakness. You have to hide your weakness. And weakness is something that you lack. It might be the case that I'm not very good with the English. Then why hell should I create large sentences? I will keep my sentences small. I will keep my language not flowery. I'm not a Shakespeare, so I will avoid these things. Okay, I'm not good with the communication when it comes to the prolonged communication, so I will give the pause. I will use the firstly, secondly, these kind of interventions. Okay, so you should know what you are lacking in reality. Fair enough? Then competitors are better. For example, if we talk about the air quality, don't you think Delhi will perform very bad? Correct, Arisha? है ना? तो मतलब Delhi will not do good. But let's not compete with the Haryana. Haryana भी ज़्यादा कुछ अच्छा नहीं करने वाला. As simple as that. है ना? तो what we will do? Competitor is better. So when we will do SWOT analysis, suppose a particular state has good industries. है ना? It might be possible that neighboring state might not have good industries and the indigenous state is competing to get these industries. Okay, and they are unable to perform good. This is something that is weakness. No, this is threat. Here onwards, again I'm opening. As I told you, strength or weakness will lie within this circle. Evident within yourself. Your weakness within yourself. Threat comes outside the state. A state cannot do anything if Maharashtra comes. Suppose Gujarat is there. State cannot do anything if Maharashtra comes any policy which attracts all the bordering industries within the Maharashtra. Gujarat cannot do. This is the external. So whenever word external is there, it's either opportunity or threat. And they both have futuristic point of view. Weakness, this shows your limitation is immediate, is existing. For example, poor air quality is existing limitation. Unemployment is an existing limitation for Bihar, if any one of you are from Bihar. Getting it? Then we talk about lack of clarity. Sometimes ambiguous nature. Okay? Ambiguous nature itself tells you that your state is not doing good or you are not doing good. You are not decided. Suppose you are very good with the communications, but you have not realized that you haven't spoken. I will say after so many days you are trying to speak during the interview round itself. You have not spoken after your colleges. So you have to speak somehow. This is the thing that you have to focus upon, that you don't have the clarity whether you have to do it or not. Your state wants to attract the employment, but unable to bring out the labor reforms, land reforms. Do you think the state will get the employment? Certainly no, it will not be. As simple as that. Clear? Sorted. Then comes the opportunities. So opportunities are strength, future strength. That's why they will be external, they will be emerging, all the qualities of strength will be there, but it can be if the strength is tapped for the future. Suppose you are weak at something. Right now you got the point to work upon it. You are weak at the communication, you have the time. Interview dates are not even out. Some of you, see, it's not very easy for the first attempters when they prepare for this examination. Oh, directly go for the mocks and number of mocks and here, there, feedback, good, bad, and they will end up losing their confidence because they are not working on the basics. So right now it is a challenge for them, weakness for them. Okay, but it becomes opportunity if they think that yes, this is the time, in future I have to work upon this area. Suppose some threat is about to come, your interview is early and you do not have the strategy what to cover or what not to. You can go for it. Okay, that is your opportunity. So emerging in external opportunities are not in your control. To, I will say, concentrate on opportunities, you might require external help. Suppose you are deputed as something. Okay, you are deputed as some officer or something. You need training, only then you can justify the things, or without training you can justify the things? Certainly you cannot. Okay, so it's opportunities. Fair enough? Then comes last one, threat. Now what is threat? Again, it's a potential issue would have been there. It can be that you are struggling with something in future, not right now. Then again it should be external. What could go wrong? Anticipation of future. For example, if I ask you guys, I am giving you just one hint. Demographic dividend. Is it threat? If yes, how our demographic resource can be a threat rather than dividend? Any answer? Okay, let me frame it in the interview mode only. Okay, so I would love to have some answer, na? Okay, so the question is, and simple rule, those who want to speak, those who have turned on the camera, you can just show hand like this. If your camera is not turned on, then certainly you have to use the zoom hand raise feature. Okay, this is how I work. So India is said to be a very young country. We are about to reach our median age of 28.4 years in 2030. And it is said that 68% of our population will be in working age group, that is 15 to 59. This is the situation. Now, do you think we are in right position to harness our demographic dividend, or it can be a demographic disaster for us? What's your opinion? Okay, fastest finger first, Abhishek sir. कौन सी ट्रेन पकड़नी थी? Was your speed too fast or not? क्या लग रहा है? अब देखो यही होता है, आप मॉक में चले जाओगे, ऐसा फीडबैक मिल जाएगा, मैं तो मजाक भी कर लूंगा, तो आप लोगों को लगेगा भैया टाइप का इंसान है, चलो कोई बात नहीं, डरना तो नहीं है। डरा तो मैं भी दूंगा, ठीक है, वैसी बात नहीं है, बट स्टिल यू हैव टू बी लिटिल स्लो. दिस इज द कंसर्न. ठीक है, एनीवन एल्स हु वुड लाइक टू ट्राई? थोड़ा सा ट्वीक करूंगा आंसर्स में, डोंट वरी, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू द ग्लिम्स कि आने वाले सेशंस होने कैसे वाले हैं. मैं आऊंगा, अपना एजेंडा डिलीवर करूंगा, उसके बाद क्वेश्चन आंसर फॉर्मेट ही रहेगा मेरा. यस, एनीवन एल्स? आप अपने हैंड ओवर कर लो अभिषेक, ठीक है? ओके, अन्वेश, 2 फीडबैक यहीं दे रहा हूँ. शायद डेफिनिंग टाइम पे भी बात हुई थी, मैंने बोला था टेंशन मत ले ज़्यादा, पास्ट बैगेज तो बिल्कुल सर पे नहीं रखना. जिसका भी सेकंड इंटरव्यू है, थर्ड इंटरव्यू, आई डू नॉट केयर, फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू इवन आई डू नॉट केयर, प्लीज डू नॉट have any kind of baggages. Earlier when you used to be in my session, you used to be a smiling, you have a smiling face, और वो जो फेस से कॉन्फिडेंस ज़्यादा था, इस बार ऐसा लगा एक मोनोटोनस अन्वेष ने बस आंसर देके खत्म कर दिया है. ठीक है, वो आपको भी समझ में आएगा कि लास्ट में आगे डाइवेट कर गए थोड़ा सा. ठीक है, फेयर इनफ। अभी कंक्लूड करते हैं, डोंट वरी, आगे क्वेश्चंस लाते हैं सचिन, उसमें आना फास्टर फिंगर फास्ट करके। अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं थोड़ा सा, ठीक है। कंसर्न है व्हाट कुड गो रॉन्ग इफ आई हैव टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन। मेरे को थोड़ा टाइम मिल गया, आप लोगों ने आंसर दिया, मुझे थोड़ा टाइम भी मिल गया और मैंने क्वेश्चन फ्रेम किया है, तो मेरे माइंड में एक ऑलरेडी एक आंसर भी होगा, ठीक है। तो whenever interview is there, first of all I will make sure I will answer in a very calmly manner. जनरली मैं होता नहीं, मैं बहुत तेज बोलता था कि सेशन थोड़ा फास्ट रहे, ठीक है। तो इफ इट इज द कामली मैनर देन आई विल डू द मे बी SWOT here as well, कि इंडिया क्यों करेगा अच्छा, क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है इंडिया के पास। अब देखो आंसर में ट्विक, मैं कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगा जो आप लोगों को नहीं पता है, ठीक है। आई विल से ईच एंड एवरीथिंग दैट यू ऑलरेडी नो। सो माई आंसर विल बी सर, as you rightly mentioned, sir, demographic dividend turning into demographic disaster can be a chance. Can be a chance. मैंने आंसर कर दिया कि मुझे जो करना था, ठीक है। Now, sir, I mean, sir, in my opinion, right now India is in right position and have already taken the right steps where we can see that we are going to harness demographic dividend in future. First, skilling. We will talk about the new education policy. Vocational education is there. Learning with earning ka concept is there. Getting it? So this is how it is. At the same time, sir, if you look at the world scenario, the world is aging, as rightly mentioned. So countries like Japan needs Indian workforce. And recently, as we have seen that अगर आपको इजराइल के साथ साइड क्वेश्चन लेके जाना है, मेरे को तो बड़ा पसंद है इजराइल हमास कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एंड ऑल, तो आई वुड लव टू टेक इट देयर। सो एज सर वी हैव रिसेंटली सीन दैट इंडियन वर्कर्स हैव गॉन टू इजराइल एंड अर्निंग अ हैंडसम अमाउंट ऑफ सैलरी नियर टू 1.5 लाख रुपीस। फेयर एनफ। योगी जी ने भी अभी फ्लोर ऑफ द हाउस पे बोली है स्टेटमेंट, तो उसका फायदा उठा लिया मैंने। अब मैं इंटरव्यू मोड में, मुझे तुम्हारा नहीं पता बट आई एम इन द इंटरव्यू मोड। So whatever any of the leaders saying anything in the floor of house that has been recorded with the permission of speaker, for me that is an important perspective that government is having, or the government of the day is having, the person is having, and it is from the chief minister point of view. So yes, it is an important thing from my side. Then while concluding, at the same time, sir, India too have to be cautious about the approach. So it's high time that we should invest more in our social infrastructure, which is health, nutrition, education. Complete. कितना टाइम लिया मैंने, बीच में मैंने तुमको एक्सप्लेनेशन भी दी है। तो थॉट प्रोसेस क्या लिया मैंने, SWOT लगा दिया। तो SWOT में इसलिए आप लोगों को नहीं सिखा रहा कि आगे आओ बस हो गया। SWOT is something that can be utilized in any question. You have to train your mind like a machine that you can apply SWOT in 30 seconds. If I can do that, you too can. It's been only 1.5 weeks, I will say 10-12 days that I have been into the interview round. No doubt over it, when the mains results were about to come, I started revising my approaches, I started revising my notes, I started preparing for it. I started reading 2 newspapers for you guys. So I am in that mode. So, but it took some seconds for me to give a structure to my answer. Oh, what is the strength? I have this, I have done this. So opportunities, I took Israel wala opportunity as an opportunity that Japan is aging. We need people over there. Care economy is required. We need people over there. Then the threat is there. Okay. With this, I'm coming to an important point, what I did in the last. Okay. This is something new. In the last session I missed. I too, like every year I try to be reformed. You have to be in this industry. You have to be relevant every year. है ना? तो जो पिछले साल थे भी, तो ये चीज कुछ नहीं आएगी अब। So this is like solution approach or SWOT analysis approach. Let's have opportunities, threat. Okay. Then strength, weakness. We know that these are the internal factors. We know that these are the external factors. Okay, this is something that we have for the time being. थोड़ा ड्राइंग ऐसा ही यार, मतलब जज मत करना तुम लोग, ठीक है। चलो, so first SO strategy. So how your strength can help you to have some opportunity? How your strength can give you the anything to tap any opportunity. India have the youth, India is skilled, and I gave the example of Israel. Skilled individuals and they were there. So SO strategy, so strength to exploit any opportunity. First, fair enough. Then strength to tackle threat in future. How can we use strength to ward off potential threat? Okay, can threats be tuned into opportunity? You are not doing good in geography, so you read more. India is not doing good in manufacturing sites. We know that we missed, so we now have the learning. Now that learning is giving us an opportunity that we should not miss the train of IR 4.0, IR 5.0. And that's why National AI Mission, that's why Supercomputer Mission, these are not related to manufacturing. We know that we have missed that bus. The new kind of manufacturing is 3D printing. Can you say that India is outside the 3D printing? We are equally doing good. So we have rectified, have taken our corrective measures. This is what interviewer demands. Are you able to think? So yes, future threat. We have already dealt with one challenge. That challenge is there. I am moving forward from it. It's now about the future. I cannot afford to lose IR 4.0, IR 5.0. Clarity? Sorted? Now, the next strategy is about WO strategy, that can we use that opportunity to eliminate any weakness, any opportunity. Remember, anyone of you know about the public law 480? Anyone? Public law 480 क्या था, मुझे कोई बताओ? Anyone? हाँ बोलो बोलो रुबे. Was that rights of good quality? Good quality? Certainly not. That was our weakness, that we do not have anything. Then came the opportunity of high yielding varieties. Did it eliminate any weakness or not? Yes. Certainly. This is what you have to think. So in future, it might be a case that there lies some opportunity. I will give you an example. This you cannot quote in interview. Okay. So all of you know that what happened. That Modi ji was there. He came. He knew that so many officer shortage in the IRS. So n number of IPS shortage, n number of IAS shortage. So IRS too had the n number of shortages. So shrewd person, he came up with the 2017 GST. The need of officers become down. So there was a weakness. The system required a number of officers to have a number of files and all to scrutinize the reports. But 2017 GST comes and then things are all clear. This is what opportunity and weakness column says. Fair enough? Then I will say weakness and threat, most dangerous one. So if you are in on it, you have to eliminate it. Can we restructure us to avoid any threat? So it is about restructuring. Again, I am using some positive terms only. I did n number of research today, then I got a good slide on LinkedIn. So someone has posted. All the data has been copied, netted copyright of mine. I just did some data mining for you guys. Okay, should we consider getting out? Sometimes it's better to say no and come out of the trying everything. One startup failed, two startup failed, three startup failed. How many startup? Can anyone give any example from where weakness and threat are all together? Banking sector, a hint for you guys. NPA. Very good. And how NPA, in what manner I will say weakness and threat are coming together? and we are saying अब बंद कर दो इसको.
Yes, sir. So restructuring telecom IBC insolvency.
Good. Can I say in IBC and in or say insolvency, bankruptcy code and all, we do write off of the loans? It's nothing but giving up कि अब इनसे पैसा नहीं आएगा, इनको हटा दो. So 18% recovery is there only. So does it mean we need restructuring of these acts as well? At least 40-50% we were aspiring. Getting it? So if this interrelation is clear to all of you, this is what SWOT is. Okay. Now, moving forward, why this session? है ना? This should be your concern. Till the time I'm teaching, it's like next 2 sessions more, it will be preparatory classes. Okay, so it will just give you how to prepare for this interview. Then we will enter into the course-wise classes like quality section, economy section, technology, emerging techs. So those who have been there, you know my process. Okay, I will touch different upon, sometimes section 7, sometimes case study. But presently, next 2 classes more, I will say, it's more about how to think. So SWOT is a way to think. Okay, so first, I will say live homework है ये, मतलब you have to solve it right now. Okay. Do SWOT of your district. Do SWOT of your district, strength, weakness, opportunities. In your SWOT, mention 3 strengths, 3 weakness, 3 districts. One I am going to do for you. So I am doing it for the district Muzaffarnagar, where I have been posted as a consultant for 2 years. Okay? So I am just giving you a hint how you have to solve it. For me, my first strength is that the district is sugar boiled. So yes, sugar cane is my strength. Second, jaggery is my strength, or I can say both are interrelated. Third, I had paper mills. Okay. Fourth, soil is my strength. A very fertile soil over there. If you ask me the weak or one more strength I would like to have, just to give you an overview. Fifth strength, I am writing the location. So why location? It exists just between the Delhi and the Rishikesh. So all the dhabas and all, if you are traveling Rishikesh from Delhi, where you can see all the dhabas and a number of other eatery outlets, it will be on the Meerut Muzaffarnagar road, mostly in the Muzaffarnagar side. Okay, so for me, location is strength. Then you have midpoint, it means halting point is there. It's not only about the travelers, it's about the freight as well. Trucks जो आ जा रहे हैं वो भी वहीं रुकेंगे. ठीक है, तो it's an opportunity. Can I have some maintenance garages and all? Certainly. 150 किलोमीटर चलने के बाद किसी को पेट्रोल चाहिए होगा, 200 किलोमीटर चलने के बाद किसी को पेट्रोल चाहिए होगा. ठीक है, तो what kind of opportunities you can think of your district, your location, neighboring district. So Muzaffarnagar is also, I will say, having strengths in Delhi was near. तो वहाँ के किसानों को exotic vegetables which are perishables, they used to grow. So I convinced 7 to 10 farmers to grow these broccoli and all. Okay, right now their monthly average income is somewhere 1,75,000 something. So they are like, they have the tie up with these food outlets, gym outlets. Okay, so it is being integrated. Okay, they are selling organic broccoli and all. Okay, so opportunity was there because Delhi was near. Had it been that I am in somewhere the Gorakhpur and I have to send Delhi, the people have the purchasing power. Ghaziabad people have the purchasing power, which is just 100 kilometers away. For me, it was an opportunity. I did the skill mapping, and I just some meetings with the officers, the representatives of the industries, and the things were done and dusted. Okay, so here, if you ask me the weakness is youth. Illiteracy is there. Or say skillless they are. Okay, skillless youth. Second weakness is communalism. So whenever I used to introduce myself, I used to say that I belong from a district which is very peaceful. Riots were there in 2013. Okay, so communalism, I will say weakness, it is there. People are like this. Third weakness, absence of nightlife. Because I believe if nightlife is there, then certainly I can do good things. Fair enough. So strength, weakness, if you ask me the opportunities, yes, opportunities are there. Agro processing industries, opportunities are there. Skilled individuals can be created. वहां से वीकनेस से कवर कर रहा हूं. अगेन द SWOT approach, sorry, WO approach. Okay, similarly if you ask me for the threat, employment is an issue because people prefer to put their industries in the Delhi, Ghaziabad, being near to airport and all. So employment issue will be there. Okay, we cannot do anything about it. Again, threat, pollution. Again, threat. If you ask me, the district can anytime be affected from the weather and so the agroeconomy of the district, because we are mostly agrarian. So I just, in the 5 minutes, I did not think much on the past knowledge. I gave you 3 each. So I give you 5 minutes. Just have your SWOT and send to me on the Telegram itself. हाँ रजत, हाँ, threat is something where I can see external factor is more dominant. That's it. Air pollution you cannot alone control. Delhi cannot control. This is how it is. Okay, take 2-3 minutes. Do SWOT and send to me over the Telegram itself if possible. Telegram पे मैंने बोला था मुझे भेज दो, तो आई एम गोइंग फ्रॉम देयर ओनली. ठीक है, अभी रुको फिर बाकी लोग. ठीक है, सो 1 by 1. आकाश सबसे पहले भेजा, लेकिन मुझे ये नहीं बताया डिस्ट्रिक्ट कौन सी है. तेरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट मुझे पता है, बट लिखा नहीं है तूने इसमें. मतलब दिस इज नॉट द राइट वे. ठीक है, तो ही हैज रिटन लाइक हाईवे, मेडिकल कॉलेज इन द अपॉर्चुनिटी साइड. ओके, दिल्ली समथिंग लाइक, समझ में नहीं आया क्या लिखा है. ठीक है, स्किल्ड माइग्रेशन, थ्रेट, ओके, वुमेन इश्यूज, पॉल्यूशन, स्टबल बर्निंग. देन ही गो फॉर द स्ट्रेंथ ओनली 18, एग्रीकल्चर, टूरिज्म, स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन, हरियाणा से बिलोंग कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट आई वांट. ठीक है, सिंपल पॉइंटर्स. फेयर एनफ. सो मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट. ये पता है, इट विल बी रिफाइंड. आई एम टेलिंग यू, यू थिंक इट वंस, it will be something else. You think it twice. That's why I asked you to do it right now. Now you will do again for your district after some time. Don't you worry. Okay, so Rube has written. Okay, IT surveys, plant city. Okay, opportunities, threat. She has strength. Okay, then weakness side, see traffic congestion, overpopulation, opportunity, city outgrowth, waste management. So waste management would have been issue. She wrote about that it can be an opportunity. That is how you play smartly as well. Okay, your weakness are your opportunities only. Okay, make it external as well. Slum areas, proliferation, fair enough. These are the threats. Good enough. Okay, so Rishabh for me is like Patna, a very good analysis. At least representation is good. Okay, so he has taken young population, tourism, Buddhism, network of waterways, strength में. ठीक है, weakness, lack of physical infra, out migration. ठीक है, poor solid waste management, opportunities, smart city projects. Such a, I will say, unique thing that you can mention. चुरा लो इसका, गलती से बोर्ड आया बोलने को, तो you can thank ऋषभ, है ना. So this is how these sessions helps. This is how it is. Sometimes I'm not that very good, but you are very good at it. Okay. Then he talked about Nalanda University. See, revival of ancient university, and it is like opportunity. You can create another IIT BHU kind of thing. ठीक है, soft power, थी station. He literally mentioned soft power की तरह उसको use कर सकते हैं यार. Very good. तो तेरा सबसे बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी लिखा दोस्त. वैसे लिखा पूरा ऑलमोस्ट अच्छा सा है. ठीक है, all of you agree. पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं, मतलब स्ट्राइक कर रहा है डायरेक्ट कीवर्ड्स. This is how it is. Threats में he have mentioned high crime rates, pollution, okay, caste identities. Very good. Okay. So moving to the Satyam, opportunities, technical institution growth, entrepreneurship opportunities हर district के लिए है. Job creators create करो, not job seekers. Why out migration? Why in migration? Go for the entrepreneurship. Third, slow skilling, pollution, leather and all. ठीक है. Distance burden, okay, fair enough. Tobacco consumption, ठीक है. कानपुर से है तो तंबाकू, हाँ ठीक है, बढ़िया. चलो डू ठीक है. स्ट्रेंथ वाटर गंगा, ओके. इवन क्लीन गंगा भी अपॉर्चुनिटी है, वीकनेस में डाल दो तो ज्यादा बेटर है थोड़ा इसको. इंडस्ट्रियल बेस, वेरी गुड. वीकनेस स्लो ग्रोथ रेट, इनफॉर्मल इंडस्ट्रीज और मीडियम इंडस्ट्रीज. और मिडिल ट्रैप वर्ड भी यूज कर सकते हो कि वो मिडिल में ही फंसी रहेंगी, आगे जाएंगी ही नहीं. गुड इनफ. ठीक है. फतेहाबाद तो भाई एक तो बहुत गंदी फोटो खींची है, ये 0.25 है, वो भी डॉक्टर ने बोला सिर्फ की स्क्रीन के लिए लगाया करो, वैसे मुझे सब दिखता है. ठीक है, लेकिन आप चाहते हो मैं बढ़िया सा पहन लूँ. ठीक है. एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन ठीक है. यूथ हेलो, लोकेशन ब्रॉडर मार्केट ठीक है. मेडिवल ठीक है. आउट माइग्रेशन, ड्रग्स, लैक ऑफ लो सेक्स रेशो, गुड इनफ. व्हेन यू से, अच्छा यहाँ पे एक इंटरव्यू टिप और, whenever you are mentioning anything, okay, right now I am not asking you, when you say low sex ratio, better say how much. And whenever you are mentioning in the interview side na the sex ratio and all, better say it comparative, but below national average or above national average. A person who is not in my class goes and says this is the youth or no nothing. You say whether it is below or not. So whenever you prepare your district, prepare any data, suppose if you say my state GDP is, suppose it is 1 trillion, okay, and India is 10 trillion, so you say 1/10 of India. Suppose India is 3, okay, 1/3 of India. Suppose it's like in the national average is like suppose 3 trillion, suppose, okay, then you say 1/3 of national average, half of national average. You directly mention, it gives the, see in the mains you showed the analysis, है ना, critically analyze, critically examine. How do you show these things when you talk? You talk on the facts. Facts, एक तो रणछोड़ दास छाछड़ है और दूसरा अपना चतुर है, तो चतुर will only give the fact, रणछोड़ दास will not only give the facts, it will give the comparison. Getting it? Fair enough. Okay. सो बाकी जितने लोगों का है आई गेस अन्वेष और प्रतीक, आई विल रिवर्ट इन द वॉइस नोट. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं, सेशन ज्यादा लंबा खींचना नहीं चाहता. बेसिकली आई वांटेड टू टीच यू गाइस व्हाट इट इज. ठीक है, नाउ कम्स द मेन पार्ट ऑफ द सेशन. एज आई सेड लास्ट टाइम व्हेन वी मेट इट वाज डेफ, जस्ट डिटेल्ड एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म. नाउ दिस इज द प्रोसेस हाउ यू हैव टू एनालाइज योर डेफ. इट्स अबाउट योर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, इट्स अबाउट योर स्टेट. When you are talking about your section 7, someone says I was the team lead hockey, or say I am captain hockey team college. So what strength made you the hockey team captain? What weakness you overcame? What opportunities it gave you? What threats you eliminated? That is your leadership position. So you have to do a lot of self dating, solo dating. Sit with your coffee, sit with your copy pen, sit with yourself. Just see, look back around. और जिसका झूठ लिखवाया मैंने, let it be on me. I will sit with you guys, don't you worry. जब one-on-one session होगा, let it be on me. ठीक है, तो you need not to be worried. One-on-one शाम को session में जैसे session होंगे, we will interact a lot. Don't you worry about it. Getting it? So these things you have to focus upon. Okay, so SWOT should be there. That's why I said that remaining part of depth I will discuss later. Yesterday I just gave you the very basics. You go to the district website, state website, but you compare. When you get the state GDP from the state website, go for the national GDP, go for the average GDP, then go for it. What kind of tax ratio you are having, national average, national level, and your district or state. Create a table. Comparative table is something that you should be making in your notes. So yeah, it's district, this is state, this is my nation. Now the fact. You have to prepare a lot. This preparation will consume you mentally, let me tell you. I do not know how far you have prepared all you're alone. Like if you are with me, I want you to be on your own. Have you seen some mock interviews like people, you just go and have the Anpurna's interviews. She scored 212 last year and she used to give marvelous answer. Getting it? So the way she appreciates, thank you for asking this question, sir. When the question is from your section 7, that area that you wanted, that you showed to the board, thank them. Thank you for the asking question, sir. Because GS to everyone will ask now. Yes, sir. Rightly, sir. Certainly, sir. I believe, sir. What kind of words you use? Someone say, I hope so. I will say, I'm quite optimistic. But someone says, certainly, sir. This is something that is going to happen. The words have power. You have to control that room on that D-Day. For that, you have to practice. You have to look back in yourself as well. So not that easy. What people will do, people will start collecting the materials of different institutes. हाँ यहाँ से state मिल जाएगा. Collect it. But how to use it? Personalize it. This is the reason someone is getting 200, someone is getting 115 or 110. Why it is? The way you represent your knowledge, the way you represent your facts, the way you think matters in the interview round. Sorted? Okay, so what else was in my agenda? I forgot. So it was SWOT analysis, specific focus on section 7, remaining part of DEF. Yes. Okay, so always remember, there is one thing that board loves to do. Tell us something that you have not mentioned in your DEF. So either keep one thing that is not mentioned in your DEF, or from now onwards, since I believe that all of you must have submitted your DEF, now onwards you create one thing that you prepare equally as a DEF. Okay, some interest, something, some funny side about you. For example, again I will say one of a student of mine, she got IPS last year. So this question was asked to her. So board chairman asked, tell us something that you have not told anyone and it is not in your DEF. So she said, sir, when I was just entering, I was very nervous. But the honorable board members made me quite comfortable within seconds. So everyone smiled just like you guys are smiling. So this is the environment that you control and create through your words. So said, rightly, this cannot be mentioned in DEF and you cannot tell anyone because it has happened just right now. So she gave the same logic, sir. In reality, I did not even think of this answer, but now I think my answer was logical as well. Again, sir, board has helped me. So this was the statement that board says that you could have told this first to us only, that you are nervous. Okay, so she again credited the board and board credited marks in her mark sheet. That's it. Okay, so basically I want after this session you guys to be in the thinking mode. I want less inking modes. Notes nahi hai. Fair enough. So with this I conclude second session of mine in the preparatory side. First session was about how to prepare DEF. This is how you prepare your DEF. This is how you prepare yourself. Okay, if your meaning of name, okay, fine. If it is related to some personality, what is the strength of that personality? What are the values that you learn from the personality? So focus more on the values that your DEF gives. Okay, philosophical side. These current affairs you will be done. Mark my words. I will start my classes, you will be done. 20-50 topics, yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Done. So session is open for you guys if you got any question, any doubt, and I will keep my session short. Don't you worry. Maximum it will be of 1.5 hours, minimum 1 hour. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Any question? Any doubt? Anyone? Good question. So suppose I have been into Delhi, East Delhi. Okay, I have been into UP, Muzaffarnagar. Then I have been into the Kashmir, suppose Baramulla. These three districts I am talking about. East Delhi, almost I lived 25 plus years of mine. Okay. Then Muzaffarnagar, 2 plus years of mine. Baramulla, somewhere 7 to 8 months. This is the nature of depth that I have to prepare. If I consider this is as my home state and home district, I will focus more over here. So where you have lived, first prepare that. So DAF will be prepared in the parts. First, high priority areas, medium priority areas, low priority areas, no priority areas. No priority, suppose I was born in, say, Bihar, Patna, but just I was born, my mom gave birth and I came out of it. So this is no priority area for me. Okay, I can directly say I never lived, sir, it was just my birthplace. Okay, or low priority areas. But if you say my college, I will say it is my priority area. Suppose I have graduated from IIT कानपुर. सब हाइपोथेटिकल है, एज कॉलेज कुछ मत गैस करना, मतलब मुझे जज मत करना तुम लोग, ठीक है. तो IIT कानपुर, सो कानपुर बिकम समथिंग लाइक दैट, है ना. अब कानपुर इज प्रायोरिटी एरिया फॉर मी. इन प्रायोरिटी एरिया I might not be going for the facts because I am in the college, I am studying day and night, so I do not know who is chief minister, who is MLA, who is nothing. But operational or behavioral aspects I will focus upon. Do I get jam when I go in the Kanpur? What is the status of roads? What kind of water facilities? After rain, do we get water stagnation or not? These aspects I will be focusing in my strength weakness. But if it is East Delhi, then I should know how many blocks, how many divisions within my districts, who is the DM, who is my ADM, what are the special projects, what are the infrastructures. This is high priority areas. If my father has been born somewhere, I have paternal links or something, medium priority. So this way, from no priority to high priority, you can decide. Thank you for asking such question. Okay, so if you are living in Delhi for 2-3 years, certainly you have to prepare operational aspects. Depends on the question. It totally depends on the question, and more personalized answers in this section 7 gives good marks.
Okay.
Certain. Done. So these things I will do, like in the end of session, I will say stage will be open for general questions as well. So sorry, the way she asked the question, I hope this high priority to no priority has helped everyone of you having 2 or 3 districts at your disposal. So this is how we will learn through the peer learnings as well. Fair enough? Done? Chalo then, that's all from my side for the day. We will meet most likely day after tomorrow again. One more session is there. Okay, then there we will study about district administration. How you are going to help in your case studies with that knowledge. We will decipher the same in that session. Okay, it will be about the district administration. Done? Chalo then, all the best, take care, bye bye, see you.
SRIRAM's IAS, serving the nation since 1985. Ab offline ho ya online, we are the lifeline.